Hey guys, we're back. It's been a hot minute. I was told to project because otherwise I'm weak.
Yes, you are.
So this is what we're doing today.
No, we're not. No, Matt.
It's
no.
gonna be a whisper podcast.
Oh, I thought you were going to ASMR.
Yeah.
But here it is. Matt rubs.
Oh my god.
Very sensual noises. I'm gonna take my dick out, flop it on the desk now.
That wasn't your dick. That was your hand.
No.
You gotta give it like
Sometimes you're mistaken.
more. Bro, you gotta get. You sounded like you just smacked your ring against the table. You gotta go like a boom.
Oh, my
You
apologies.
gotta give it some depth. There it is.
I think I broke my wrist. Because my dick was so heavy to lift.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We wasted all the good talking points before we even started.
No, we didn't get that far into it. We just talked about one topic. We can bullshit some more. That's all of our podcasts.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Exactly.
So what did your cat do, Danny?
My cat? Oh man, he's done a bunch of shit like that.
He lost his testicles.
Yeah, I took his balls, and then he has been slowly but surely becoming more and more of a rebel. But now we're starting
Bro, I'd be a rebel too. Fuck you.
Well, no, fuck.
Take my nuts. But
I don't
take
want
your
you
joy.
fucking other cats, okay?
He lives in a place with no other cats. Who's he gonna fuck?
I don't know.
I will say he never sprayed in my house.
He never
so
sprayed here either.
he could've
But if
kept
it
his
was-
nuts.
If we kept his nuts, he would still have the tapeworms. There was a trade-off.
But those were his tapeworms.
he knew them each by name.
He would have died fat and happy with his nuts.
No, he wouldn't have. He would have just died happy.
Well, I mean,
The tapeworm would have been like 3 feet long.
he was already fat when he had the tapeworms.
He
Now
was.
he's thinner. So I'm like,
I remember I texted Matt the day he got home from the vet after getting his balls chopped off. That cat had tapeworms, you know. He called me immediately. The first thing he says, how? That cat is so fucking fat. There's no way in hell he had tapeworms. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
He was round. But tapeworms.
A little bit of context about my cat. Before I took him in, he belonged to Matt after he found him God knows where. Probably
He
just
just
outside.
showed up in front of my house, and I was like, "Yo, you want to stay here?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Didn't you tell me the story? Or like Bree was saying she wanted
Bree
a cat.
said she wanted a cat, and I said, "Okay, I have stipulations. The cat most definitely has to be a gray cat. We will name him Tom. It has to be a boy, and he has to have his nuts still." And then what do you know? Like a week or two later, a fat gray cat with big old chunky nuts comes waltzing up to my spot.
Tom had a fucking pair, dude.
Dude, he has some beanbag nuts. You know, and they
Yeah.
look plushy too.
Yeah.
They're like
I remember
Humpy.
I was talking to my boss about it.
is this
like-
what you talk to your boss about?
Sometimes, yeah, he's pretty chill, believe it or not. Anyway, I was like, yeah, my cat's a boy. He's like, oh, how can you tell? I'm like,
he's got fat nuts, dude.
I'm like, he's packing hard.
In the office for everyone else to hear, my cat's packing.
Dude, oh my god. When I had guests over, they looked at him, he turned around, oh my god, yeah, he's a boy. That cat probably had testicular cancer. Who knows?
He's
Yeah.
like from South Park.
We're 4 minutes in, we're already talking about the male genitalia. We haven't changed a bit
No, I don't
in
think
these
we
7
ever will.
months.
Did we expect anything different?
No.
I mean,
This is,
honestly, it's just pent up at this point.
you know, I thought
Yeah.
about calling this season 2.
Oh my god.
Season 2 sounds good. A lot of life-changing moments, you know?
Yeah, a bit of updates. I moved out of Matt's place. We're now not in a bedroom talking to a mic on a garbage can. We're now in a separate studio office, and we still don't have a proper setup, one microphone, but it's on a desk now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small applause. Yeah. You like that?
Matt's kid has been born.
Yep.
He's a little bean. Here he is on screen.
He's
I'll bleep that out. Confuse them.
I had a brown baby.
You should pixelate.
What
the
you guys
coffee
don't
bean.
know is I'm actually a large black man.
You're really not.
How do you think I had that forearm of a penis? Do we need another sound sample?
He hasn't put it away. It's just been hanging there this entire
just
time.
been-
It's an
waving it
intimidation
around.
factor.
Oh my god. So, I was talking to my girlfriend about this podcast, and she was like, "Oh, so what do you guys do?" Like, "Oh, we just talk bullshit. We only have one rule. What? To be on the podcast, you must have a penis.
Yes.
Like, that's the deal."
Yeah.
She's like, "No, women." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna
No.
no, hold on. Hear me out. You can still say no. It doesn't make a difference regardless. But if a woman were to be on this podcast, they have to wear a strap-on
Oh
that
my
is
God.
ridiculously like giant." And has to be hilarious in some way. Like, it could be a dragon. It can be the Incredible Hulk's penis. It could be, like, bright pink strobe light. And it has to stay on the whole time.
All right, deal.
Yeah? Okay, we got one vote.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fair.
There you go, women. To the 0.5 that listen.
What do we put it on the wall and be like, take it off whenever one wants to come on? And be like, put this on.
No. They have to supply their own strap.
They have to
And
sit
with that introduction, I'd like to introduce our first trans member of the Her name is David.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait,
shit,
one or
yeah. We are going to include David, whose episode is lost in the fucking aether at this point.
You lost his episode?
It's somewhere. I just haven't really looked for it. I think it's on the
He's gonna be
laptop.
so upset.
Nah, he'll be fine. Anyway, he's going to be on more episodes in the coming future. He's going to be kind of like our co-guest person. You'll be seeing him
He'll
more.
show up sometimes.
Yeah, as an introduction to season 2. Yeah, but that's about all the life updates.
I bet you Lauren would buy a strap-on just to do this.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, I don't.
Matt's going, please.
No. If she does it, it's ruled in.
Listen, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think Lauren would never talk to me again if she heard me on the podcast.
She's listened to it before.
Oh, she shouldn't have done that.
Like, David played it in his truck while Lauren was listening.
That was just an unhealthy move.
Yeah.
That was the why she said you should have women on the podcast. I'm like, it's for the boys, man.
Yeah, this is the boys.
But now, season 2, new us, women want to be on it, gotta bring a strap on. That's the only rule. There you go.
You have to start taking at least a month of testosterone.
Oh my
and
god.
Get reassignment surgery for me to accept you on this podcast.
Matt's a little harder to please if you can't tell.
It's okay.
I'm also going to need some facial hair.
We can give him like a fake mustache.
Fake mustache
Yeah,
and big
Elmer's
old
glue.
dingus.
The big old thing. There we go.
Fake
That would be
mustache,
so
Elmer's
fucking funny when we start using cameras.
glue. Yo.
All I want the cameras to show is from here
What if we
down and then a junk camera.
Obviously, when it goes on YouTube, we'll have to censor it, but I don't know. We'll put like the uncensored version on fucking Pornhub or something.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Why
That's
not?
easy. I mean,
Why
hey,
not, dude? People
money
give
is
it-
money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would they though?
We could put
probably.
it as.
I mean, they're going to be there anyway.
dude, we could put it as strap-on kink.
I
Oh
guarantee
my
you.
God.
Yeah.
If we ever do manage to take off, we will be a 95% male audience. Actually, I'm pushing it with 95. 99.999.
To the one female listener, we salute you.
You truly are one of the
Godspeed.
dudes.
You are one of
You've
the.
been wearing a penis since the beginning.
We can truly call you one of the boys. Welcome.
Still gotta wear the strap-on though.
Of course.
I'm gonna need you to wear that 24/7.
All right, let's move on.
And change
We've been
your
talking
pronouns.
about this for too long. All right, Marcus, topic man, hit us with it.
Okay.
Not
Matt
World War
didn't
III
want-
yet.
Yeah, Matt didn't want to talk about World War III.
As boring as shit. It's the same as all the other world wars. Here's the thing that happens. There's a war. It happens everywhere. Then it's over at some point.
Tom has opened the door.
What? What do you want, Cat? We're busy.
Yo, that's some creepy ass shit. You know why he didn't do that whenever you got him initially? Because he didn't have the nuts to do that. He may have had mega nuts, but I would have gave him the old floor slapper. Alright? That
Made him up.
motherfucker wouldn't have been opening no doors.
Would have pancaked him.
Shut up, cat. Anyway.
That's some spooky ass shit, you little bitch.
Matt would have shot bang.
Now, to be fair, that door doesn't close correctly, but he manipulates the door stopper with his paw or some shit and just opens it. He's figured out he can open the fucking closet in there. He pulls it open.
Okay, yeah, I would have issues.
He's the Matt Cat.
Yeah, I'm aware that it was fine at one point. I didn't rub off that much. I didn't teach him how to pick locks. The motherfucker learned that on his own.
But if any cat were to pick locks, I'd assume it'd come from you.
I don't have much to say against it, but I didn't teach him it.
I can assure this time it's not my fault.
It is not my doing. I did not give the knowledge to him through osmosis. Alright?
Reminds me earlier we're like lockpicking 1, lockpicking 2,
He just gets
unlocked.
He gets the fucking
Goes up a level.
He gets the Skyrim stat.
Got the Skyrim stat bars.
See, a bunch of bitches out there think locks are secure, and that is just a large misinformation.
Well,
Dude,
if you have a 12-gauge shotgun, duh, no more lock.
Dude, I mean, the other day I locked myself out of my house. You know what I did? I went to my garage door, the one that goes to the garage, and I was like,
shit,
there's a hammer
Sherlock.
out here. Come! I just knocked the deadbolt clean through, and then I was like, unlocked.
Well.
Inside.
You got back in.
Now you gotta fix that door now.
You know, what is it, $10 versus me calling a guy to come out, pick my lock, and then I get inside, and then he's going to be like, it's going to be $250.
Actually, though.
No,
I can
thank
replace
you.
a lock.
Damn, you really just took a hammer to your own door.
Yeah, fuck that door.
Alright.
Bro, you're
I
lucky
got
no
other
one was
locks.
driving by and see you like hammering the door. They would have been like,
How many swings did it take?
2.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he
Dude,
got
I was in
he got by-
construction for like...
Now, was it-
professional robber.
Now, it was to his garage door as well, so he was behind a wall. No one saw him
Yeah.
Oh, this is at the,
at his house.
okay, not the duplex.
No.
What garage?
Yeah, well, I wasn't there, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
I mean, we could talk about either our time, yours briefly, in engineering, and who we had to deal with, the toe sucker that you don't like.
Oh, the guy.
Ew.
Yeah, we don't need to
No, we don't need to talk about that, no.
Honestly, that group project was definitely something. But, I mean, that's just bragging at that point. We made some dog shit looking motherfucking, like, Goldberg Machine, but it was the smoothest running piece of shit I've ever seen. It's like in Rust when you build your AK, and it looks like dog shit, but it's the cleanest motherfucker out there. You're taking kids' lunch money and running. Like... That's
see.
how our Rube Goldberg Machine was.
Let's see what kind of hospitality we can get with a smile and a gun.
Marcus was talking about that. Marcus was like, "You need to carry cash with you," and I was like, "I don't need cash. I have more than one credit card." And then Marcus is like, "What are you gonna do if you go to a gas station?" And they're like, "Well, we don't have a card." And I'm gonna be like, "Well, I'm sorry, but this is free gas on my part. I'm gonna need you to give me the money in the cash register, and I will give it back to you."
When I eventually come back, probably never. But yeah, no, the
Take
five.
that 5-finger
There's like,
discount.
okay, if there's
Discount.
if there's one gas station, there's like another one down the fucking road. Like,
Yeah.
I swear. I used to know the stickiest motherfuckers in construction. They would be walking through the gas station. I would get gas in the car. We'd come back out. We'd have our beer
And
for
they have free
lunch.
stuff.
And then there's a
You
guy
get one
pulling-
beer for lunch.
I'm like, yeah, you get a beer for lunch. You don't have a beer for lunch?
I mean, I guess it is kind of filling if you
I
chug it.
still have a beer for lunch.
Matt took a flask to work.
I know
Yeah.
that. That
Listen.
doesn't surprise me, man. He told me about the fucking floor vodka and the floor gin.
That's how you have a good time at Disney for free. Alright? I didn't even make it to the front door.
You just had fun in the parking lot.
That was such a fucking hack. Here, if you don't want to pay for anything at Disney, park, get drunk as shit. You're not making it to the gate.
And that's what I call sleeping in the parking lot. It's a whole new experience, really.
Wake up, you're the last fucking car there. Oh.
Dude, my first college date was...
Did you go to Disney for your first?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
I was like, whoa.
My first college date went horrible.
Day or date?
Date.
So like,
Because the night before,
You know, the
my
first
friend
thing
had
you do-
invited me over to these girls' dorm party, like
Right.
a housewarming
Yeah.
party.
Oh, I
And
remember you
I
telling
had-
me about this.
There were two girls that were just talking me up the whole time,
Yeah.
and I was uncomfortable as shit because I was not a suave ass pussy magnet like I am now.
Okay.
yeah, okay, bud.
Well, I've never
The
been that,
mi-
but
the minute you got that girl pregnant, your dad bod had started.
oh yeah. How do you think I'm pulling this? But basically, I'm getting hit on by two people. I'm extremely uncomfortable, and I just am sitting there with a whole ass handle of Fireball.
Oh,
What?
you fucking moron!
so-
I forgot to pull my drink for this. Damn it! Oh, we'll do it later.
An
There's something I
hour
wanna do.
goes by. We get a knock at the door that says the RAs are coming. They're making sure there's no boys in the rooms. So I'm gonna need you guys to bounce. Yeah, no, I know.
Man,
But
that's so lame.
Here's what I remember.
college.
I look down and I'm like,
course
yeah,
you do.
I should probably leave. And I look down at my bottle and it's empty. And I walk outside. Noah's got me by the hand. He's like, here, man, come on. I got you. I take one step out the door, projectile vomit
Yeah.
off the balcony into the little foyer area
Oh.
at UNF.
Jesus.
And I hear screaming. And then me and Noah look at each other and I'm just like,
Shit.
all right, I'm gonna bounce. I'll see you later, boss. So I walk to the elevator. I get down there. I wake up on a park bench about 4 hours later. I'm like, shit, I'm still plastered. I go to my car. I pop the trunk, fold the seats down. I have a blanket in there for specific situations like this. I leave the car trunk door, or the trunk open just a hair, and just sleep in the trunk. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I smell like dog shit and mayonnaise got mixed together.
Yeah.
I look rough. I get out, I go in the bathroom, and I take like a field shower immediately. Swish my mouth out with water, go buy a 50-cent thing of toothpaste from the little commissary area at the college, and then run to my date and make it just on time. Because it was at UNF too.
Oh my god. Wait. So you had a date scheduled before you went to this fucking...
Yeah.
I thought this was the
No.
date. That wasn't the date?
The
I
date?
thought the date was you getting hit on by these two girls that took you back to their dorm, dude.
No.
God.
The date
What a
goes...
fucking plot twist. Alright, then the date started.
I'm sitting there. It's the most awkward thing in the world because I'm still stumbling around because I'm still drunk. I had a handle of alcohol. This is back when, like, maybe, like, I could handle, like, a bottle by myself. A handle's still pushing it. But, Lord, it was rough. It was rough.
Well,
That was a good story.
did it end happily at least?
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. God.
If it did, he'd be. Come on, Danny.
I'm married to a whole other woman right now.
Yeah, I mean.
Matt, you told me you lost count during those days.
Yeah, but I mean that's different than me saying that wasn't good in the beginning. I believe it or not, I didn't just start out a savant. All right.
Oh, I know that. I've seen your fucking middle school pictures.
Oh yeah.
You look like a fucking dweeb.
Yeah, I
So-
was.
I did too.
Same with everybody. Same with Marcus.
Bro, we all look
Actually,
like
Marcus hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks.
The only thing that's changed really is your facial hair.
Yeah, you gotta get
Now
rid
that
of
you have it,
You haven't even seen middle school pictures of me, Danny.
I've seen you with your Jufro. I think that's close enough.
That is pretty close.
What?
The Jufro is pretty dorky, man.
What was that?
Dude,
Wait,
that was
when
like-
you woke up that one morning,
I know when the picture was from. I'm trying to remember how far back that was.
It's like 7th grade, wasn't it?
No. That was probably 9th grade or something.
Oh my god, even better.
9th or 10th grade, I can't remember. I just remember at some point, I was like, no more long hair. I can't do it.
I mean, I can't talk much. I rocked the mop top for 23 years, but still.
I know.
Marcus is Kyle from.
He really is.
No.
Yes.
Oh god.
Our little redheaded Jew.
I got a story for y'all.
I guess-
I was at church group, and we went out to eat after the fact, and they wanted to hear stories
Oh,
about
no.
me at college and some of the conversations we would have in the library.
About to
So-
say all you did in college was study.
No, in that library, I learned a lot more than studying.
That's where
But,
I did a few drug deals.
I
can believe it.
Yeah, you probably sat in a corner with the hoodies.
No, I sat at a desk in a computer playing video games and just waited there. And people came and people went. It's a natural thing.
But
Everybody thinks that it's just way more incognito than it actually is.
I can believe it. I've never tried to buy drugs. Hey.
they wanted to know a story, so I was like, I wasn't thinking with the filter on at all. I just went, all right, because it's my friend Corso, who's also in engineering. He told me that his friend was gonna go see a girl, right? Well, you know the saying, "Don't flick the bean."
Yeah.
He had the saying wrong.
What was it?
He thought it was flick the bean.
It is flick the bean. It is correct. He just took it too literally.
Ah.
He went to his other friend and he's like, flick the bean, right? And he's like, yeah, hard.
Oh. He's a victim of misinformation. That's what that is.
So
Jeez.
they went on the date and they started and he full force flicked her. And
She probably had a stroke.
she was so pissed from what I heard. She's like, get the fuck out.
He probably missed, because if he would have made full contact, he would have had to call a doctor.
He said
She would have probably
was
died.
on the floor for like 15 minutes just holding.
Oh.
Wait, so
This is one of the weightlifter dudes in the gym, so
Oh.
he's got strong hands.
he got the fucking
like a
One
nerd
Punch Man
plus
flick.
Oh, but
So wait, this motherfucker had the wrong idea, and the guy egged him on to do it.
his
know what?
friend was like, yes, flick the bean, but make sure it's hard.
Oh no, dude!
That
back
sounds
to-
like sabotage.
You know? He came
That's
back
definitely
to him.
that's definitely like his fucking ex or something.
Bro,
No, dude,
I
this
was
desk-
telling this.
I don't know who built this shit, but
You.
it is fucky as all hell.
You built it.
I don't believe it.
I handed you the instructions and you burned them.
Listen, we have structure here. It just may not be in the right places.
I remember you built it. That's a good desk. And then I set it up in my room. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good desk, right? He's like, no, there's no way that's a good desk. I'm like, why? Because I built it.
Listen, man,
It
I'm
is-
smart enough to make it without the instructions, and clever enough to hide the extra pieces. So
There was,
You mean
like
throw them away?
there was like 5 extra pieces. He just left them on the floor. No, he's not good at hiding the extra pieces.
Jeez, Matt.
It's still standing. I have to give him credit. It's made it this long.
it was all the braces.
Yeah. So that's why I probably won't. No, it does wobble.
Don't fucking touch it.
Hey, Matt.
Looks like somebody used the instructions on that one.
Yeah, we did.
It's just the wrong size.
Yeah, I think we put the legs on upside down like twice.
Yeah.
On that one.
We didn't read them well.
I built my desk, and it was the first time I've ever used instructions to build a desk.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
He's gone back against his own word. Just, that reminds you of...
It had 3 levels. I couldn't do it. My
reminds-
brain was like, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
There's too many pieces of this one. This is like trying to build a Lego set from scratch with no pictures.
Yeah.
What I just said reminded me of a fucking story when I first started living with you. And I went out drinking with David and David too. 3 Davids going out and drinking. That was probably the most boring time I had at the bars ever. But
Oof.
again, I drank way too much because I was depressed. And I came back and I threw up all over the fucking front porch area. And you called me a bitch. But 2 weeks later, you tell me to take you to the bars. And this is the night you had your blue drink.
That is not fair.
No.
That is something else.
No, motherfucker. No.
I got roofied.
You told me only bitches throw up.
It's true.
And the minute after I dragged your fucking Jack Sparrow looking ass off the beach and drove you home, literally couldn't drive 2 feet down the fucking road without you pull over. He threw up all over the side of my car. He never cleaned it. And,
One thing is,
and then he got back.
I get
threw
motion
up.
sick if I get.
No. And then we get back to your place. You throw up all over the doorstep,
yeah.
all over your shirt. You were a fucking mess.
I don't want to hear
It's a
this from the
talent.
dude who
Exactly.
couldn't make it inside his own apartment with the throw-up bag. You threw up in the bag as we were parking. As we were parking.
That was hilarious.
That was so fucking funny.
And David's like, oh, it smells. He almost started throwing up, and I'm just like, what the heck, guys?
Like, we get to the parking lot, I puke. I hear David scream, God damn it, Danny! We're right here!
Literally like 5 more seconds, and you could have found a bush or like the street. Like,
Nope, couldn't make it out of the car.
yo.
Hey, at least it was in the
Literally,
bag.
you saw your apartment and went, it's time. And I'm like, God.
It must be like when you got a shit, and all of a sudden it gets 10 times worse when you go over the first speed bump into your neighborhood.
Oh,
You're like, oh no.
No, it gets worse when you stand up.
Once you
yeah.
step out of the car, it becomes a race against
You're
your car.
like, no.
My asshole has started speaking. It doesn't do that normally.
I'm growing a tail.
Damn, I got a super soaker down there.
Oh, God.
Bro, my dad told me stories of guys who would like, they farted. And then they were like, that wasn't a fart. I just shat myself. They're like, I'm going home.
I'll never forget. So I worked out with the 2 biggest motherfuckers I ever knew, and one Dawson,
Oh,
and then
God.
there was this guy named Alan, Black Alan. Now Alan went down for
He's gotta
his new
stand up for
PR squat. I have to give an example, and you hear he goes full depth PR squat, and then he pushes, and you hear. And then he drops the weight behind him, looks at us, and just runs. Me and Dawson are crying on the gym floor. He comes back 20 minutes later.
Oh, he had to clean
We're
himself.
still crying. And he says, dear God, I had to check down my legs.
Bro, I remember when I took Daddy to do core for the first time ever. He did his first sit-up and farted. He went, and me and David are standing there, we look at each other. And we're like, jeez, Daddy, come on.
Oh,
that was when you were holding my feet, too.
I found
I
my
feel
new-
sorry for you. Mine are pretty bad.
My new favorite pastime is shitting while Bree's in the shower.
Just cause, I mean...
That's just...
She's like, oh God, Matt, get out of here. At least turn the fan on, please. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
So what is that, your
That's
version of... What's it? The
that's
French
just-
oven?
The Dutch oven,
Dutch oven.
yeah.
That's just marriage goals right there.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here.
I was crying on the toilet the other day because Bree was gagging in the shower.
Ah.
And I was sitting
Bro,
out there
the
and
steam
laughing
makes
so
it
hard
worse.
that
Oh, yeah, it does.
sticks to you.
It's
too.
sticky, and I'm like,
And I'm sitting there crying and laughing and farting more because I'm laughing so hard. Oh,
You are a foul animal. This is... God.
Jesus.
I think this is the most disgusting episode we've ever recorded.
no, it's not.
No, I think it is, actually.
What about Anaconda?
That episode never got published. You told me to delete it.
Well,
You said it was so bad that it shouldn't be on there.
Yeah, we agreed it was so
it was
bad.
the worst episode we've ever made.
It never aired. This isn't tame, but this is funny compared to that.
Yeah, that was literally just like gross for the sake of being
gross.
Literally. I
It's
asked
like,
you
how far
guys...
can we take it?
Yeah.
I asked you guys to fucking give me a thing to edit during the podcast, and you're like, "Man gets an anaconda on his penis, and he spins it around like a fucking helicopter," and it just kept snowballing more and more.
Yeah.
Little bit of Crabcast lore for you guys. The episode that never aired.
And never will.
Yeah, it's gone.
We'll commission some fan art if we get a decent
God.
donation.
Yeah, from what, the 6 people right
I
now?
don't want to.
yeah.
I don't want to
I'll
tell.
get Alan to draw it.
I really don't want to tell my artist to draw a fucking man with a snake penis.
No, I'm gonna have to go to like DeviantArt for that one.
No, don't do that.
That's
This is
when you
gonna
go
be
to the
shitty.
furry people and you go, All right, I have a
All right,
proposal.
furry artist.
You think?
I need a man with a snake on his dick.
And they're like, I can make it a fox. You'd be like, nah, it's close enough.
Man got a little too frisky with the snussy.
I hate you. I genuinely despise you right now. Why would you say that?
You don't like the snussy?
No, I really don't like the snussy.
You never just seen a cottonmouth and just been like,
No. Snakes do have 2 penises.
hiss at me harder.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm guaranteed my fucking girlfriend can hear us right now, and she's either laughing her ass off or her head's just like 2 feet below the floor. From how hard
I
she just
swear this
smacked her
thing
head.
gives you on-site.
Yeah. A mild cheddar.
Oh,
Yo, the mild cheddar. What a legendary.
you guys want to hear how I gave myself 2nd-degree chemical burns on my genitalia?
Was this recent?
I had to shave my legs.
Yeah, Matt.
What the fuck were
Why
you
did you
doing?
shave your legs?
Dude, it's still growing in. It's working on it.
Why did you have to? Why did you do
'Cause-
that?
Okay, so I am a man who believes if I can do less work, I'm going to do it. Like, every time. So I found this stuff called magic shave powder.
Oh
No,
God.
no.
I got a little lazy with the magic shave powder. It wasn't mixing as quickly as I would have liked it to mix. So I was like,
Impatient.
fuck it. I'll just use it in powder form and directly apply it.
No!
So what I did
moron.
was I wet myself here and just slap powder on it.
Yeah!
And I caked that shit up too. And I let it sit, and then I was like, man, this burns really bad. And I was like,
No shit.
In my brain, and in my mind, I'm like, it's probably just doing its thing. No. So I let it sit there for a solid 10 minutes. The bases of my hairs were craters.
Christ.
It melted little holes all over me. But the worst part was, it ran streaks down my legs and
Yeah.
melted off all like the hair on these streaks. So I walk out and I'm like, Bree, we've got an issue.
No pants.
And Bree's like, does that hurt? And I'm like, immensely. But the bigger issue is my leg hair.
Not your penis.
My penis, battle damaged at the moment. Probably going to have to wait a few weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, I have scars still.
Yo.
Did you go to the hospital?
Nah, that shit heal all natural. I don't give a shit.
I mean, they honestly would have been like, here's painkillers. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
heal.
it hurt like shit. But here's what I did. I just sprayed alcohol on it. It probably killed all the nerve endings and we're good. Boom.
Nah, you just.
Well,
dissipated
is
it.
the hair gone? Like,
Not permanently. No, it grew back like a month later. But it was a month without hair. It was also a month without
Man's
skin.
like, I'm baby smooth. Actually, a little less.
it's just a big
I-
fucking callus
I
down
tell
there
you
right
what
now.
the biggest pain in the dick is, though. I've never
Chemical
shaved
burns?
my leg before. No. Shaving your legs is pretty easy. All you women who complain about it, bunch of lazy ass. Alright?
I mean,
Now, what isn't easy, and I'll give this to y'all, shaving the back of your fucking kneecap.
Yeah!
Because it's got, like, them wispy little hairs.
The knee pits, bro.
It's got, like, the most fine, like, fly hair hairs.
Ugh.
I guess
And-
it does.
You are slicing yourself up because you don't really... You get lazy with the razor blade like I do, and you kind of go...
Why-
Because you're like, I'm used to it.
Why
And
are
then I went like that on my leg. I get in the shower, and then I just see blood on the ground in front of me. I'm like, oh, shit. And I look at the back of my legs, and I'm like, oh, come on. So, not only did I get myself
I can just imagine.
second-degree chemical burns all over my, like, base of my dick and balls, I also basically lanced the back of my kneecaps.
I can just imagine me sitting outside the bathroom and hearing, ah, fuck!
And I step out, and Bree's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'll be fine.
I've
But-
just lost a quart of blood.
Why'd you even bother shaving the legs?
Because it was going to grow back weird.
Really?
Yeah.
But Matt, who cares?
I don't know. Bree, She's the one who told me to shave them.
Oh, that's why you did it. I thought you were doing it because
Alright.
I feel like shaving my legs today.
The funniest part was the next like week and a half, whenever I had like
Stubble.
1/8 of an inch hairs, and I'm like trying to cuddle
Sandpaper.
Bree, and
Sandpaper.
I'm just rubbing all on, and she's like, "Can you leave me alone?
You fucking porcupine.
You asked for this.
It's like I wasn't gonna shave it.
I wasn't
No.
gonna shave it. No.
It would look weird.
What did we learn?
You can't be trusted with anything.
No. It's slowly becoming very evident.
She's going, please God, never do that again.
God bless that woman.
Yeah, I let Bree in on my finances, and she was like, "I'm gonna have a stroke," because I do all of our finances in my head. And I was like, "Listen, Bree, if you want to take over the finances and making sure things are paid on time, that is perfectly fine. But till then, it's all staying right up here, and nobody's gonna know what's going on."
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah.
My mom had the checkbook and everything, and
I
it's
will
like,
say yours is probably a lot less hectic than mine is.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of things coming out different places, but
Yeah.
it definitely gave Bree the like, I don't want this to be the way we do things. I don't think this is healthy, Matt.
Oh,
oh,
God.
come on, it's just a little bit of financing. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll work
So
the
what, she
overtime.
wants
You put
it-
the money in the places.
She wants an Excel spreadsheet or something?
She has one now.
Good for her.
Yep. Solid.
David would be proud.
Yep.
David would need to have a chub
No.
and be proud.
The way that man talks about Excel spreadsheets actually like concerns me.
Oh.
Like, no
bro.
man should be that excited over Excel.
Don't get me wrong. I like Excel spreadsheets that work.
Yeah.
However,
That
I've been a
work?
part of a few that are kind of fucky, and people don't want you to change them ever because they're like, "This is my pride and joy. This is my baby. This is my
Your
Excel
baby is
spreadsheet."
shit.
And I'm like, your baby doesn't automatically do the things it should automatically do.
Something is wrong with it.
Your baby's.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. Have fun bleeping that.
Hey, more work for
Did
Danny.
you call me David? I mean, I am, but like,
Lord.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Dude,
I mean, that is my real name.
I've got time, alright?
I got time.
You got time for what?
Holy shit.
I've got time to make corrections.
I've been
alright?
going to a shit ton of concerts recently.
Huh?
All of them of the reggae variety, and I've noticed something about them.
There's always weed smoke.
Well, yeah, that's a fucking given. But the study I've conducted unintentionally, the more expensive the tickets are, the less friendly people are about their weed. Every reggae concert I've been to that's below $50, there's always some dude walking around passing joints, and of course I'm partaking, but fuck, the cashed out concert I went to, this main singer came out, 5 fat ass blunts in his hand, just tosses them out into the fucking audience.
Is someone an eye?
No, man, we all just got together and started smoking it.
Were they already lit or were they just rolled?
They were just rolled.
Okay. I thought he threw lit blunts into the crowd.
No.
Cigarette
No, dude.
burns.
But I went to Revolution, smoked weed, went to fucking Cashed Out, smoked weed, where else did I smoke
See,
weed?
you
at?
smoked too much. You can't remember.
I never paid for it. People just give it to me.
That's one thing I'm just incapable of doing. I've tried 4 times.
Went to Dirty Heads with like 3
I'm
other reggae
autistic
bands
every
there.
time.
No weed. What the hell, Dirty Heads fans? I thought we were better than this.
Every time.
Who are you talking to?
Who's
No,
he?
not you, him.
Yeah.
He's talking to all the Dirty Heads fans, all none of them. That
I'm talking to the Dirty Heads fans that were selfish and wouldn't share the fucking love, dude. I just went to a Dirty Heads concert. It was-
Translation. I'm too cheap to buy my own weed, and I expect you guys to give yours to me willingly.
Yes!
Oh, yes. A true American right here.
Listen, I thought everybody who listened to this reggae shit was a socialist, and I'm not feeling it. Where are my fellow Marxists?
Power fist.
This is it's the one time I'm okay with socialism. It's at a reggae concert where they're passing out weed. I'm telling you, man, it's true. Every reggae concert I've been to that's below $50, I've always gotten free weed.
Maybe you should only go to the cheap ones then, Danny.
They're more fun too.
I'm excited for the booty concert.
Oh shit, that's gonna be great.
Is that what? Not next weekend, but the weekend after.
The last weekend of March, or not March, fucking August.
March. That's
March.
like next year,
Next
bro.
year.
Yeah, next
Man, you
year.
guys schedule these things ahead.
Yeah.
Danny likes to take it cheap, man. Free weed.
Yes, he's getting it.
Where is
Literally,
this
I
one?
was like,
Is this one in?
it's in Orlando.
Oh, we can go to the Super Saiyan.
Oh, sure.
I'm actually going to Orlando tomorrow.
What for?
I have a date.
In
Orlando?
Orlando?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Who?
I can't necessarily blame him. I was willing to do it when I was in my dating phase.
I was never.
Yeah,
Somebody said, unless I'm in Orlando already.
that was at first though. I quickly got over that.
Eh.
No, do
I had
you?
nothing to do on Saturday, so I was like,
Do you?
hey.
Do you, man? Maybe you can find an anime shop or something up there while you're there.
What are you doing in Orlando?
What do you mean? What am I doing in Orlando?
What are you doing
what
for
are
the
you
date?
Doing for the date?
Probably gonna go.
You don't
either-
have an idea planned?
I do.
Okay.
Would you
Tomorrow?
like-
You said-
yes, tomorrow.
You said,
said
probably.
yes.
That's a terrible way to start a sentence that involves you going to Orlando.
That
All right.
probably means you don't have a solid plan.
Just let me finish.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start again just like that.
Motherfucker.
We're probably gonna go do billiards,
Ah.
get some food, and then probably go see a movie.
Okay. That sounds solid.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, all I'm thinking is like Orlando. I'm going to do Orlando things.
I honestly
Every time.
have no idea what's in Orlando.
Disney
A lot.
fucking World.
I'm not going to Disney.
Universal.
City Walk would be a pretty cool date spot. You're gonna be spending over $100, but you know it's free to get in.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. You got to pay for parking.
Not if you park at the right spot.
That is true. You can park.
Yeah,
you can park a distance away and walk.
Well, I mean, don't go to City Walk. Actually, go to City Walk because they got the nicest food restaurant. It's called the Boathouse. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Plus the fucking Chocolatorium milkshakes,
really good
dude.
steak.
Holy fuck.
But then again, you probably don't want to take a girl that you're already spending like $100 worth of fuel on.
Well, it's not gonna be $100.
Marcus is $50 to fill up a tank. It's $50 to fill up
It's
a tank.
not $50 anymore, Matt.
It is for me still.
For me, the prices have gone back down.
What is it like?
Not all the way.
It's like 40 now.
What do you have? Like a 10-gallon tank?
Yeah, 10 or 11, something like that.
You got a 10-gallon tank. Okay. Because I got 12 and I'm still paying 50.
I mean, I don't always put straight 11 gallons into the thing.
Fair.
I stop
what
at,
I'm
like,
saying.
a quarter.
You are sacrificing a tank and a quarter of gas to get to Orlando
Yeah,
An
there and
entire-
back.
and back.
Yeah, there and back, man.
We'll see.
That's
So
I'm not worried about it.
3/4 of a tank at most.
also,
I'm not worried about it.
you're sacrificing 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I
Fuck.
just get a hotel room. Jeez, you've got liquidity, dude.
I have liquidity doesn't mean I'm gonna part with it.
Take a fucking little vacation.
Yeah, man, that'd be good for you.
Honestly.
Yeah. She's not available on Sunday, so.
So
Do it for
your
you.
own shit.
You need to do your own shit.
I would
man.
rather do my own shit here.
That's
Dude,
the problem.
Some of the
bro.
times I was with Noah, I wasn't with Noah. I was just in Orlando because Orlando's fucking huge.
There's so
and
much
there's so
cool-
much shit to do.
It really is. I'm going to Orlando not this weekend, but the next weekend because apparently the biggest arcade in Florida is over there.
Literally, the most fun you can have at a water park is by your fucking self. Because you can run from ride to ride to ride and you don't have to wait on anybody.
That is true.
Yeah, I guess.
Take a U day in a different
Dude,
part
a
of town.
U-Day is nice. Alright? All I'm saying.
All I'm saying is I go out by myself to like the town center stuff and I'm bored.
That's
That's
there's
because we've
nothing
been
to
to-
fucking do with the town
There's,
center.
there's like 2 entertaining shops that appeal to
Orlando
us.
is Orlando.
There's so much
There's
shit.
everything.
You
in
want
Orlando.
anime? You like anime? There's like 50 million anime shops in that fucking place.
Marcus, I have taken a peek at your bank account. You have plenty of money to take a solid me day and blow $1,000, alright?
Yeah. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be
literally,
good. Culture
just
yourself.
Get a hotel room. Get a hotel room at fucking Disney. And just have fun. Go to the new Star Wars shit.
Yeah, dude. Tell me how that is.
Yeah, that thing's dope. I've seen the sky or like from aerial above.
Huh.
It looks
The
pretty cool.
Food and Wine Festival just start. Never mind, you don't eat food. Anyway.
You don't eat food.
I just exist.
Yeah.
I tell you what I do want to do is I want to take I do want to take a trip to Orlando and go to Disney World for the what's it called, the Around the World place.
The Food and
'Cause
Wine Festival?
Is that a food and wine festival? Is that where it's
That's
at?
Epcot, yeah.
Is that Epcot?
It's at Epcot.
Oh, okay, cool. I want to do that then.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Problem is, it's fucking expensive.
I don't give a shit. I'll save up some money.
I mean, yeah, I can do that too. You want to make it a bro thing?
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
no. Bring your woman.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really ditch mine for like a day and a half. It's unhealthy, especially when I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this cool thing all by myself.
You can
Yeah,
stay
we
here
and
with
the guys
child.
we're just gonna chill at Danny's apartment and drink beer. That's it. Alright, boys, let's go.
Oh, yes,
She'll never
but-
know a thing.
Because lying is the better option.
Max, why did $1,000 disappear from our bank account? I don't know. What does it say on there? Disney World. I don't know, man.
That fucking rat man, I told you he's a goddamn hacker. Walt Disney's frozen brain has finally hacked all our bank accounts.
Yeah, I think we should bring the women.
Yes.
Fine.
You might be able to be like, parents, please watch Little One.
Oh, no, I'm bringing him. Why not? He's free.
Don't bring your baby to Disney World.
He's free.
It's more hassle than it's worth. I'm
I
telling you.
push him around.
I'm telling you, Matt. It'll be a lot better without him. Nothing against your baby, but it'll be a lot better without him.
How?
You don't have to fucking worry about him crying all the damn time. You don't have to worry
We're
about
going to
baby.
Epcot.
Yeah, there's no rides at Epcot.
There's
It's
rides
not
at
like I'm
Epcot.
missing
There's
out.
one ride at
Dude,
Epcot.
okay, do we qualify
like-
that as a ride? I can hold my child in my lap on that ride.
Which ride are you talking
The
about?
one on the big ball.
The ball.
No, not that one. There's like the fucking Soarin' ride. There's there's like a space simulator
What
thing you can go
Epcot
on.
did you go
Oh,
to?
he's
The one with the fucking rides that are at Epcot. I know what I'm talking about.
He's
I've been on
talking-
it. I was
they're-
drunk as shit and I had a great time.
2 rides. One is a G simulator. So
That's so lame.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, I mean, let's be
so
honest. They
lame.
got those at the fair too.
Bro, the ones at the fair, at least you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, this
Yeah, because you don't know if you're
fun.
gonna die or not.
I'm in a human wheel.
I
Put
tell you,
together by crackheads.
you know those things you sit in at the fair and you spin in them?
Yeah.
Well, there was one that spun really well, and the dudes like me, Nick, and Frankie all got in it, and he spun us and started it, and it threw us all into one side. We're like, ow! And he's sitting there laughing as he makes it goes faster.
I went on one of those things that literally went up and tilted, and the only thing holding me to the fucking ride was a thin
the
piece of
rotation.
cloth.
Oh,
And I'm just holding on for dear like, it's like, fuck.
I went on the Ferris wheel with Bree, and
She freak out?
she's afraid of heights.
Oh.
So
I went on the Ferris wheel with Nick and Frankie.
And here's the thing, though. The first thing that happens right when the dude hits the button, it goes... Bree lost all the blood in her face. She was white. And is just staring at me like, you killed me. I'm dead, aren't I?
It's like, well, I told you I've been meaning to get rid of you.
That thing, it's made the most blood-curdling
Yeah.
screech. Oh, my God.
Bro, me, Nick, and Frankie went up on the Ferris wheel, and Frankie starts freaking the fuck out. And then Nick starts freaking out, and I'm sitting there with two 17-year-old guys freaking out on top of the Ferris wheel, and I'm like, chill the fuck out.
Rock.
Bro, they were rocking it themselves, freaking out. And he's like, stop moving, you stop moving. I'm like, guys,
Everybody
calm
stop
down.
moving.
And then they stopped us at the top. And I looked over and I went, huh, I guess we're high. Because at that point I'm like, gas fire.
Is this at the Clay County Fair?
Yes. It's
Oh,
the Clay County
yeah.
Fair.
The best one.
Bro, they wouldn't go on the ride that does it's just a ring and it's a
Yeah,
roller
the
coaster.
fireball.
They wouldn't go on that with me. I had a great fucking time.
That's probably the sketchiest ride there.
It really is, bro. I was like,
That's the one ride I refuse to get on, actually. Dude, I've
Bro,
seen the
it
guys who
sounds-
make it, and I've seen what it's made out of.
It
There's too
sounds
much
like
rust
it's
on
gonna.
that.
It sounds like it's gonna break at any moment while
yeah.
you're on it, and I'm like, I'm not getting on this again, but I had a great time.
Listen, dude, you're one dude's hidden part away from flying into the stratosphere, alright? I know there's some dumbass motherfucker like me out there who's smart enough to hide the extra pieces, and he's working there too.
Yeah, they don't need these bolts.
It's like,
What are these, hold it to the ground? Fucking gravity does that.
Gravity does it.
Oh, God.
I think that's a good place to stop.
We're only at 49 minutes, Danny.
You said you wanted to make them shorter.
I want to make them shorter. I want to cut them up.
No, we can't do that. That
I
cuts
want
the
to cut them in
experience.
half.
No, we can't do that.
It does not.
It does
There.
too.
Stopping point.